if there were ever a day for me to try to do it, it would be today.
Yeah. You're gonna hurt something else if you try to do that. I gotta turn off auto rotate.
Huh? On your phone.
Yeah.
I was like, does our camera rotate?
Yeah, our camera automatically rotates.
Where's our Subway Surfer cam?
Oh,
to keep the kids interested.
Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna add Family Guy clips in post. Don't worry.
I'm sure it was a joke, but I saw a TikTok of some woman who was obviously like at work
coding,
like doing the laptop, and then the two big screens, Subway Surfers, and something else.
It was like a show. It was like the Good Doctor on the other show.
Oh god! Or and it was either Subway Surfers. It was the Minecraft parkour, or that one GTA race map where it's just going down the tubes. Although I feel like I always see Theo Von clips with the GTA.
Yeah, I see a lot of GTA Theo Von clips where it's like it's like the half pipes that are segmented. Yeah.
And it's just like an armored truck going down for some reason.
Makes it mostly down, then it starts flipping at the end. Yeah.
I get a lot of GTA roleplay.
I don't.
TikToks recently.
I've intentionally pushed myself away from that because I didn't like that at any point, so I didn't want to like get that. I like GTA. When GTA 6 comes out, I'll be real excited to play it for multiplayer because I don't play the single player on Grand Theft Auto games.
I'd never played a GTA before GTA 5. My parents wouldn't let me.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was ever. Like, I went straight into the multiplayer. I didn't know there was a single player until like 4 months of playing it.
Yeah. The only single player story of a GTA that I beat was GTA 4 DLC, Ballad of Gay Tony.
I was about to say it was the gay guy one.
Yeah, it was Ballad of Gay Tony. I was just like, oh, this is a really good fucking story.
Doesn't he come into some? Don't they bring him into GTA 5? I feel like I remember that.
Well, I don't know. I didn't play the story of GTA 5. I played the multiplayer.
Free Baha Men. You all that CD.
Oh, fuck.
Who let the dogs?
That's a steal.
Smoke free and pet friendly home. Porch pickup only. I don't mean I don't sheep.
Yeah. Yeah. You want to start this show?
Yeah, I guess. Can we cut me saying ship wrong?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
For sure.
You're not gonna. It's okay.
I caught a little intro lead in so we could change conversation so we could start into something nonsense.
First serve basis.
Oh man.
No holds. Located in Bogart off 53.
If you want a Bahaman,
Bahaman?
Yeah. CD for Who Let the Dogs Out. Be sure to go pick that up. It's on Facebook Marketplace.
You're forgetting the other two tracks. Oh wait, no, sorry. It's You All That. You All That dance remix. Who Let the Dogs Out club mix.
Oh, this is like a
that's
singles mix.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I know what you're thinking. It's an older CD. Surely it's got the lyrics on the front card.
Oh yeah,
right. It does. Baby.
Absolutely, it does.
Everyone wants to complain about video games not having the manual on the front. I haven't bought a CD in a long time. There's no way they're still putting that whole book in there, right?
I'm trying to think of like the last time I bought a CD.
I don't know what I'd do with a CD right now. Wait, my car's got a CD player.
My car does not.
Get wrecked on. Yeah,
I got the last CD I bought was an old CD. So I couldn't tell you. I rebought the radio station that used to be in this area, 99X.
Nice.
They used to do live recordings, and it was
that's cool.
Live X12 was the one that I had as a kid, and I went, oh, I want that CD back. So I found somebody and bought it, and my car didn't have a CD player.
Mine does. I got the better Jeep, baby.
Yeah.
I'll trade you straight up.
I figure I can plug in a disk drive to my USB port and run CDs that way.
My not only is mine a CD player, it's also a DVD player.
Oh, that's dangerous.
I think.
That's dangerous.
It's the most futuristic thing about that car because to put it in, you press a button and the whole screen like tilts up. I've never once used it.
No, yeah.
One time I accidentally hit the button and the screen started moving and I was driving and I was like, I'm pulling it. Something's wrong.
My grandparents' car had a 6 CD changer in it.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And never once was that thing used.
Imagine the amount of mix CDs you could put in that though.
Oh yeah. You could hit so many genres.
So many moods.
Yeah.
With the
I used to have so many
6 times 8, 24 songs that you could fit in a 6 CD mix.
Oh. All right. Let's talk about cryptids.
Do you think people burn this show on the CDs?
I hope so. I know Fuckface just put episode 16 of their podcast to vinyl.
You don't have to talk about me like that.
Yeah.
I don't care about vinyl. I don't want to be on an official CD.
Yeah. You want to be on I
want to be on like a
if you want to illegally download and burn our podcast to CDs, that's fine with us.
I mean, I'm going to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start handing them out like at the gas station.
Oh man, yeah, you like Linkin Park? Here, take this. It's $5. Take this. It's nothing like Linkin Park.
I hate running into those people because I don't know how to be rude to people in public.
Yeah, no, me either.
So I always end up buying it. I always we talk a lot on the show about things that you could get me to do. Day one, traitor.
Yeah, he's already sided with the orcas.
Yeah, that's relatively new as we're recording this. The orcas are just fucking those boats up.
The orcas are taking over the oceans. They're taking the oceans back.
I'm telling you right now, they gain sentience and they want to start a war. It's peace. Number 2, you can pay me to do anything. Number 3, you can also get me to pay for anything if you corner me in public.
Yeah,
because I get very scared. All right, tell me about your cryptids.
All right,
what's the show? Who are you?
That's the show. So this is my neighbor Mothman. And I'm Levi.
I'm Zachary.
This is our cryptozoological aliens, ghosts,
Grundle
podcast where we talk about all sorts of fun stuff and scary stuff.
Yeah, and no one's ever allowed to be sunburnt.
No one is allowed to be sunburned. But it's fine. You look at the lighting. No one could tell anyone would be sunburned if they were.
I'm gonna say
not that anyone is.
There's nothing to tell because I'm not.
Because no one's sunburned.
I don't even know what the sun is.
Yeah.
We're dressed like a couple summer boys.
Yeah, it's pretty warm.
It is pretty warm.
It's pretty warm out. It's getting nice. Getting nice around. So I went down a rabbit hole and I was thinking, I was like, so everything eventually evolves to crab.
Yeah.
Right? Let's do some crustaceans. Let's do some cryptid crustaceans.
I'm into it. You seen the TikTok of the lobster fisherman in Maine?
Mm-mm. Oh.
With the egger?
Yeah.
Yeah, where he says it and
yeah. It's like, it has eggs in the follow-up video.
The follow-up videos. This is a lobster with eggs. Listen to those people talk. All right, tell me about your crabs.
Yeah, so we've got...
Tell the internet about all the crabs you got.
So we're going to start with the Sandwalker.
Mm-mm.
The legendary beast from Arab mythology.
Arab mythology. They got a desert out there.
It's a gargantuan nocturnal crab the size of a horse with a bird-like beak and a scorpion's tail.
Hey, folks, that's not a crab.
I think by it having a exoskeleton, we have equated thing to crab.
That's not a crab. I mean, it's not anything, but it's definitely not a crab. It's got a beak and a stinger. That's not a crab. Wait, does it walk sideways? Then it's a crab.
Well, here's the gallery down here. You can take a peek at.
Oh my god!
I
like this one.
It's kind of crabby. Oh yeah. That was a good one. The children's rendition of the Sandwalker is a favorite of mine also. I
don't like that thing.
Yeah, it can
get you from many angles.
It's a big, yeah. Did you watch the first Transformers movie with Shia LaBeouf?
Yeah, I did. We can't get on. We can't get on Transformers. I've yelled so much this week about Transformers.
Oh, okay. I was just saying it reminds me of Scorponok, like at the beginning in the sand with the desert with those guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Josh Duhamel.
Yeah. That was a weird subplot in that movie that they just kind of abandoned.
Just let go. No, I'm going on my Transformers thing now.
Okay. I was saying during the day it buries itself to avoid detection.
Makes sense. No, so they're putting the Primal one out. Rise of the Beast.
Optimus Primal.
And they keep showing the promos during the basketball games. So I haven't seen the last like 3 Transformers movies, but I said I was going to see this one because there's a gorilla.
Yeah.
And my father and I got in a very heated argument about whether or not the gorilla was a transformer.
Yeah, he's a transformer.
Well, yeah, that was the side I was on.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, no, he's just a robot gorilla. And I was like, no, he's going to transform into something else. And now they've put out the trailer where he transforms into just a robot.
Yeah.
And Dad's stance is still, well, he's just a robot that is sometimes a gorilla. And I'm like, they're robots that are sometimes cars. And that very quickly went from that into a Kermit voice doing lines from the Transformers movies.
Those movies, like, I have to watch Bumblebee because apparently that was like the first one that was good again.
What was the one with the dinosaurs?
Age of Extinction. I didn't see that one, which is a shame because I liked the Dinobots. Yeah, I like dinosaurs and I like the Dinobots line of Transformers.
I can't make fun of you.
Yeah,
I like the gorilla.
Yeah, those are good too. That was the Canadian show. That was weird. It was CG.
Anyone get Michael Bay to bring Zoids back?
No, I don't think. I think.
We've talked about Zoids on like 5 straight episodes.
What's his name? What's his name that did Ready Player One? Could probably do Zoids. It probably wouldn't be good though, but he could.
Neither was Ready Player One.
Yeah, boom roasted.
I didn't get it. I didn't have any like pre-existing involvement with that franchise.
So Sandwalker rarely eats humans, but it said to steal camels and horses from caravans to eat them.
Okay.
And it leaves giant crab-like tracks behind it. So
I'm trying to think. Now, granted, it's been a long time since I've been to a beach, so that would be the last time I've interacted with a crab. I don't know if I could look at anything and go, those are crab tracks.
Well, it'd be like, it's like 3 pairs of legs.
Yeah, but one not even swift breeze, one slight breeze blows by and
I suppose, but if these are big enough, I guess.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh no, this ad's eating my screen. I need to see it. Stop it. Get out of here, Walmart. I hate you.
How bad would it be if crabs had toes?
That was terrible. Like they already have like little pinchers down there, but like toes, like articulated toes.
Yeah.
Gross.
You make most animals worse if you give them toes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Toes are just wrong.
Toes are wrong. Honestly, we shouldn't have them.
No, I'd be picking stuff up with mine.
I mean, yeah, for sure, but I'm like a
little primate running around. And let me tell you, as someone who's carrying around a 20-pound other small primate constantly, makes things easier.
Yeah.
If I didn't have no toes, I'd be having to bend over a lot more. And that's something I'm incapable of right now. So
why would that be? You're spry and young and not sunburned.
So tell me more about these crabs.
Next we're gonna move on to the Yeti crab. I can't remember if we talked about this or not.
I don't think so. I feel like I'll remember a Yeti crab.
Crustacean discovered in 2005. Yeah, here's photos. That's the actual thing they found.
Oh god! You know what it looks like? It looks like a tick.
Yeah, kind of.
It's got a tick look to it.
Yeah, because it's kind of just got fuzzies all over. It's like stark white. Discovered in 2005 in the South Pacific Ocean. 15 centimeters long. Notable for quality of silky blonde, like I don't know
That's
what
a
that word
Bodhi
is.
crab.
Do what?
That's a Bodhi crab. Silky blonde.
The silky blonde, yeah.
That's a Point Break joke.
It was named the Yeti crab or Yeti lobster after the Yeti.
Crab and lobster are very different.
Yeah. The problem is, this does look more like a crab. The problem is crab doesn't mean anything. Because, like, none of them are related. Kind of like fish. Like, that's a fish.
Yeah, that's fair.
None of the fish are related to each other.
I feel like I could look at a crustacean, though, and have a pretty good... I think crab and lobster is pretty decisive.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to actually be a crab, but I look at it and I go, does it move forward? Lobster. Sideways? Crab. That's all I need. Oh, did you send me that TikTok about the bird evolving back into existence?
Yeah. That's crazy, right? There's a bird re-evolving. It's like, oh, its food source came back or whatever, and now that's viable as an option again.
That's so insane. What did we'll get to, you finish your episode, now I've got a little question in the side,
Yeah.
which has become the new bit.
So
For free Bibles.
The first species of Yeti crab, the Kiwa hirsuta, is not considered a cryptid. And they hadn't been, like, it's not a cryptid because nobody had thought, oh, that's a thing that exists, kind of thing. It's just like, oh, this is a weird thing. So this isn't really.
So like no thought had been put into it. It was just like, okay.
Yeah, so they just happened to name it after the cryptid, the Yeti, kind of thing. Since then, they discovered other species of Yeti crab, though. In 2006, they discovered a second species of Yeti crab, which they dubbed the Kiwi puravita. It's near the bacteria latent methane steep in Costa Rica.
That sounds like a miserable place to be.
Yeah.
Bacteria laden methane steep.
Well, so because I one of these has about how they eat on here, but it has to do with the things attract the bacteria and they eat the bacteria. The
crabs?
crab part, the Yeti part.
Said snow crab.
The snow crab part, the snowy part of the crab. That's a different crab. Don't worry about that one.
Crab. That one's a crab, not a lobster, because it moves sideways.
And then there was, I think this is the other one that I opened. Make sure. Yeah, the Tyleri Yeti crab, which looks like this.
That's just a tick.
I mean, crabs are just, everything. Ticks are just tiny little crabs.
No, because they move forward. Be a lobster. They should put me in.
This one, this is about the discovery of it. We knew immediately we found something tremendously novel and unique in hydrothermal vent research, says studier Sven Thatchi, an ecologist at the UK's University of Southampton, because they cluster near the vent.
No.
And it looks like they're swarming on the bottom of the ocean.
No.
There's just tons of them. Waters near the East Scotia Ridge are generally above freezing. However, the liquid spewing out of the vents themselves is super hot and can exceed 700 degrees Fahrenheit.
So could I.
Because the water cools rapidly away from the vents, it only has a tiny Goldilocks-like space in which it can survive. Too close to the vent and they would fry. Too far away, they'd freeze. As a result, they Yetis cluster together much more closely than the other two known species. Something like 700 specimens per 11 square feet.
How many per 11 square feet?
700.
No, because what is that? That's fuck. I don't remember math, dude.
No, I can't do math.
That's like 3x4. No.
Too many crabs.
That's too many crabs in too small of an area. 700 crabs in anything smaller than like a normal room is too many. Also, why aren't people scared of crabs the way that they're scared of spiders?
Yeah,
because we don't really deal with crabs.
Well, that's one of those things, right? Where we eat ocean bugs.
Yeah.
We have no problem eating like water bugs.
No, look at shrimp.
Yeah.
Look at crawfish.
Exactly. We love those things.
And those are coming out of the swamp, I think. They come out of the swamp.
Crawfish, like rivers and stuff.
Okay. Yeah, that's dirty water. The ocean's dirty water, but rivers.
Well, any crustacean is dirty water because it's a bottom feeder. It's feeding on carcasses and stuff.
We eat ocean bugs.
But yeah, we have no problem. We can't eat. We don't eat regular bugs. Come on.
Look, I was talking to a friend who's got a reptile,
and
we were talking about what it eats. And I was talking about mealworms, and I was like, man, I wonder what the human version of mealworms is. It's just mealworms.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, I'd never eat it. I was like, no, I'd try it.
Yeah.
I'd try it once.
For sure.
I wouldn't like it probably because of the thought of something wriggling in my mouth as I eat it. Wrong.
Yeah.
I'm a big texture person, and I can tell you right now that's going to be a bad one. But
what if they had been like fried?
Probably wouldn't bother me.
Probably wouldn't bother. Yeah.
The 2 years I lived in Alabama, I can't tell you how many fucking broils I went to, and then I eat this crawfish. So I was like, I can't, because I can see its little eyes.
Yeah.
I can see its little eyes. I can see its little face. Now, if you had just handed it to me without a face,
yeah,
and said, "Hey, eat on this," and I'd be like, "All right."
Yeah, it's like popcorn shrimp.
Yeah,
popcorn shrimp. That's nothing.
That's a bug.
Who knows what that's a sweet little lump of fried yummy.
Yeah, that's it. That
doesn't taste like anything on this planet.
You ever seen a shrimp?
Nightmare.
Bigger than that. Why? Look, if we have to pull a doo-doo line out of something, don't eat it.
I mean, we do that. We gotta pull. There's other animals got doo-doo you got to deal with.
Don't eat it.
Fair enough. You heard it here. Go vegetarian.
Go vegetarian because you don't want to eat that doo-doo line.
You don't want to eat the doo-doo line.
Ain't no doo-doo line on a chicken wing. I know that thing produces doo-doo. You gotta pull that doo-doo line out of that shrimp. Don't get me wrong, I love shrimp. But if I was ever in an experience where like, hey, pull that doo-doo line out.
The main chicken had a doo-doo line.
The what?
The main chicken had a doo-doo line for the chicken wing, right?
Yeah, but the doo-doo line's not in the chicken wing.
Oh, it's in the rest of the chicken though.
That's fine.
It's
just the act of having to pull out the doo-doo line. Like if they were like, hey, if you want to eat this chicken wing, you're gonna have to grab the chicken anus with your hand and fucking yoink it straight out of there. Then I probably wouldn't be eating chicken wings.
Yeah. Well, if
fried butter popcorn shrimp's the only shrimp that I safely eat because I don't see a doo-doo line, and I don't see where the doo-doo line would be because it's all covered in that batter.
You're so more likely to have the doo-doo line than popcorn shrimp, I feel. Because they're just frying it. You're gonna see it.
Just doo-doo line.
You're not gonna see it.
They collect all the doo-doo line of the shrimp and just fry it.
Oh,
that's fine. Can't see it. I think that's what it is, right? Isn't it the doo-doo line that's up at the top of them?
Yeah. You cutting out the poop.
Then why do you give me so much fucking flack over here?
Because most of the time they're already cut out.
Okay.
When I've had shrimp, they're not there. They take care of that at a restaurant most of the time. If you're getting it, and if I'm making shrimp, I'm cutting it out before I hand it to anybody.
Oh. Exactly. You're cutting out the doo-doo line.
Yeah.
If I ever eat shrimp here and I have to look at you and know that an hour earlier you were cutting out doo-doo lines of this food, I don't want to eat it. If you're like, hey, enjoy this bratwurst, I ripped the doo-doo out line. I ripped the doo-doo line out for you. Don't worry.
Don't worry. There's no doo-doo lines in those bratwurst.
I'd leave. We wouldn't do the show today.
Yeah.
I'd gone home. Charfing my nards over doo-doo lines over here.
So those crabs have little hair-like structures on their chest and arms called setae, which attract the bacteria, which are their main diet. Like I was saying earlier.
So just kind of where's the hair?
It's like on their arms and chest.
Oh, okay.
Which
Okay,
has
cool. So
which has inspired the nickname of the Hoth crab after David Hasselhoff.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah. I didn't know who David Hasselhoff was.
You just knew him from SpongeBob, didn't you?
Did.
Yeah. Yeah, the SpongeBob movie brought him back into a lot of people's lives.
Sure did. And then they remade what was the show?
Baywatch.
Yeah, they made that movie.
God, The Rock and Zac Efron.
Damn, Zac Efron looks so good in that.
I've only seen that on like TNT or whatever on like TV. I don't think I've ever watched that movie like fully. I think I've seen bits and pieces of it.
There's only the one scene.
Yeah.
There's only the one scene. And it's the scene of him competing against The Rock in a physical competition. First of all, Zach, you're 5'4".
Yeah.
And he's a monster of a man. Morals aside, you can't beat him in a physical competition. God damn, does he try?
Oh yeah.
Let me start on Baywatch again.
Let me see.
Free adult tea, size XL, smoke free and pet friendly home, porch pickup only. I don't meet, I don't ship.
All right, I've got one more here to do.
All right, I'm looking up something super important.
And I don't remember if we've done this one either, so I might not have one more to do.
Okay.
Have we done the Mamba Mutu? I'll give you the image here, and you can look. This is from Africa.
I don't think so, but I'm not 100% positive.
It seems familiar. I'm gonna start on it, and we'll kind of see how we go. It's from the Democratic Republic of Congo. Once reputed vampire-like creature is the Mamba Mutu, a kind of blood-sucking mermaid. Oh yeah. Blood-sucking mermaid from Lake Tanganyika in Africa.
He's got a look to him.
He does.
He's got a look to him. I'm not talking about Zac Efron.
No, yeah. Yeah, the Mamba Mutu. So here's the description for you guys.
Oh, he played for the Clippers.
Mm-hmm. Sure did. Arms similar to those of a lobster.
Okay.
A fish-like tail.
Uh-huh.
And a humanoid head.
My coins.
Natives from the Congo stated that Mamba Mutu likes to feed on the blood of children.
Ooh, and there we go.
Yeah, gotta love a good vampire mermaid thing. Here's another depiction that I also liked and thought would be a sick tattoo.
Oh my god, that would be a sick tattoo.
Right? It's pretty sick.
If we hit 1,000 Patreon subscribers, we'll get that tattoo.
Yeah, for sure.
I had an idea about that, by the way.
Yeah.
Remind me after we finish.
In Central Africa, there are legends of the creature called the Mamba Mutu legend. Sometimes describe an insect-like creature that appears half human, half lobster.
So not at all an insect. You're just talking about a manster.
Yeah, again, they've gone. It has an exoskeleton. We are going to throw insect and crab interchangeably because those are the two things we can think of with carapace.
Got an exoskeleton.
It's crunchy on the outside.
We getting that close to it?
I don't know. I can tell if something's crunchy from if it's like I can see a crab and go, oh, that's a crunchy crab.
Not me.
That bug's gonna be crunchier than that bug. No,
not me.
I don't know. Built different.
I'm gonna have to tell my therapist about this. Hey, Angie. I know we've got big things to talk about. Why can't I tell which bugs are crunchy bugs? Just looking at them.
Mm-hmm. Why can't I intuit which bugs would be crunchy and not?
And Angie, why'd you hang up? Angie, am I still paying for the full session? Because you woke up during the crunchy bug question. I guess. Like I look at a crab and I know that that's crunchy.
It's crunchy. Those crabs are crunchy for sure. You would know a turtle's crunchy.
Yeah.
You could discern as much, I would imagine.
But I also know what turtles are.
Yeah. Crabs are like turtles.
I don't know what my first impression of a turtle was. It was probably Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
It's probably Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
And then I went, oh man, we made these in real life? What? Where's the headband? Where's Nestor?
Yeah. When would you interact with turtle? Did you watch any like the Animal Planet stuff or any of that?
I mean, probably.
And that might be like the next place you might have seen like a tortoise on like a crocodile hunter or something.
The first time I in real life had a meaningful interaction with a turtle was at a 4-H camp.
Oh yeah,
down in
that would do it.
Jekyll Island.
Yeah,
walking around in a swamp.
Like Zaboomafoo might have had a turtle.
Yeah, I bet
that show probably had turtles. What
a good show!
It's solid. The Scrap Brothers have another show on there now. Yeah, good for them. So Mamba Mutu is considered a very dangerous creature.
Mama Mutu. Mama Mewtwo.
Survives by sucking human blood.
Yep.
And eats brains.
How big is it again?
Do
we know how big it is?
Don't. Let me see if there's some. I got some measurements as we speak. I don't know what that's talking about though.
4 hairs long.
So the lake that the lake that it's supposed to live in is home to tigerfish, which reach about 5 feet long and are predators. So it's big enough and mean enough to keep those away.
Okay. All right. I thought you were just going to tell me about a big fish that lives in the lake.
No, yeah, there's a big
shrimp. Shrimp live in the ocean. There's a big fish in there.
Yeah. I'm sure there's a River Monsters episode where Jeremy Wade went and caught this fish.
I hope that guy's just living his life.
He caught all the fish and now he just gets to go do other stuff.
Good for him.
He's doing other fishing stuff now. It's great.
How do you, as just a human being, watch that show and not have a fear of water?
I don't know, because that's the thing is like he's done so much research into finding the exact fish that he wants for that. He goes there and catches the thing he's looking for.
Yeah,
he's done it. He's done it so extensively that he's finding like rare stuff because he just knows. He's figured out their patterns. So I just like you're less likely to encounter any of those things that he's.
But
catching.
You know it's there.
Sure, but you know that there's a nuclear reactor in Tennessee too.
Uh-huh. How many times have you known me to be in Tennessee?
How afraid are you of Fallout from Tennessee?
I didn't really play those games. All right, move on. We leave that joke there. Where are we at? I'm gonna clip this and not upload it to TikTok again.
Yeah, no worries. We're at the 31-minute mark.
Okay. I have the other one saved.
Perfect.
I just could never log into the TikTok.
I think that's the end of where I've got here. Let me pull up our information so we can check out the leaderboards.
Alrighty poo.
Not that. I don't want the Google speech thing. I need riveting.
Sorry, I'm typing.
No, you're okay.
Typing 31 minutes.
I'm having to type anchor into this and get that with auto direct Spotify podcasters. And I gotta log in. It's a whole thing.
Can you tell us how many of our listeners are sunburnt? Because if you're sunburnt, get out.
Couldn't be us.
Couldn't be us.
We're about to hit 8,000 plays all time.
Oh, freak yeah.
And we have 175 Spotify followers. Thank you all so much.
Thanks, guys.
There's a big spike on May 20th. Some,
Oh, dude, 420, dude.
yeah, 100. Actually, 125 play. Look at the spike.
What the fuck?
It's 420.
May 20th is 520.
Yep. Nope. That did it. I don't know why the fuck that happened. That happens sometimes. Let's see what we got. Audience. That's the one I want.
That's so weird. What did we do?
UK is in second place. Australia, Canada, Germany, Switzerland, and then everyone falls to under 1%. And see if we got anybody new.
We didn't even put out an episode that day.
I know. Luxembourg is our newest. Luxembourg. Newest listener from Luxembourg. Welcome.
Hey. I thought that was like a...
It's like a little tiny place.
I think that's also a county in Tennessee.
Yeah. That is a county somewhere.
Or city in... I don't know. Yeah. I've seen it sometime with work in the last 2 weeks.
Number 1, Apple Podcast. Number 2, Spotify.
So weird. Because I don't know who uses Apple Podcast.
Well, they're using Apple Podcast on Windows. iPhone's number 2. I don't know, dude. No, maybe Spotify and the web browser and the other things probably add up to the rest of the Windows usage. If I did the math real quick,
probably.
Yeah. Cool beans.
Man, we get a lot of listeners on Linux. No, they're not. If people are that into it that they're using Linux, they're not listening to this show.
See if we have any movements in the
they're just listening
rankings.
to podcasts that are only in binary. Get shit on, nerds.
Take that, Linux users.
Geek check. Is that the first time I've geek checked the audience?
It might be. No real changes in the ranking episode rankings. Number 1 still Bigfoot, which is about to hit 360.
Sweet, dude.
Cool
360
beans.
Christ Air.
Yeah.
I was about to try and do the even flow, but
yeah, you don't want to get a copyright strike.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I hate to get claimed for you sounding too much like Pearl Jam.
I mean, that was my nickname in high school. Sounds like Pearl Jam.
Yep. I believe it.
Even Flow was my nickname in high school. Everybody used to crowd around me at the urinal.
Oh, thank you guys so much for listening. You can find more of this at on YouTube if you go there. You can watch archives on the Skeleton Crew Gaming YouTube channel. You can watch episodes of this broken out on the Bored Nerds YouTube channel. You can watch gaming videos on the Big Brown Couch Gaming YouTube channel.
You can buy merch at birdnords.store.
At borednerds.store.
Birdnords.
At birdnords.store. You can find all your bored nerds, bird nerds, nerd bird nerds.
Nerds.
Bored nord. Boyd noids. Falling apart here.
Oh god.
Borednerds.store. Get merch. We have we've got Mothman Saves t-shirts that I hope is right side out.
It is.
Boom. We've got beanies. We've got fucking koozies. We've got stickers that say Mothman Saves on them. You can get those all at borednerds.store. You can watch us record this live on twitch.tv/Skeleton Crew Gaming, where you can watch all of our mistakes as we make them. Don't worry, they make it into the full episode too when that goes up.
Oh my god. Birdnords is right up there with Mathman on just how confidently I said it wrong.
Yeah, it really is.
Because I was sitting there and I was like, all right, he's doing that one, he's doing that one. All right, I'm gonna get in here with Bored Nerds. I said fucking Birdnords.
What else do we have? You can follow us on Twitter individually. I'm at Levi Carver, LevisCarver. That's my TikTok also.
I'm at Baby Mothman. There's nothing good going on right there. It's just Celtics. You can follow Coralie, who did our artwork, at Lychan_.
And
Pay
you
your
can
as
follow the podcast Twitter at Mothman Podcast.
Hey,
That's our TikTok as well.
two tweets today. That's a record.
That's a lot.
putting in that
the
social
work.
media grind.
Yeah. 2 posts today. Let's strain something.
I can't because I'm so young and spry.
Of course. Why, how could you even?
The fact that you think my body would be incapable of deficiencies is wrong and wild.
Silly.
Downright goofy of you.
Yeah. All right. We'll see you guys next time.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Oh my.